I'm very pleased to be interviewing Derek White, who's President Hotel Networks, as well as an officer of LodgeNet. Thank you so much for your time today, Derek.
You're very welcome.
Well, let's start with your background. How did you get to where you are today?
The Hotel Networks job started about 2 years ago for me. I was recruited from Alloy Media and Marketing, where I basically headed up their $200 million division of target marketing, primarily in the youth space. We had event marketing, sampling, online marketing, database marketing, and really it was all about, though, trying to segment the audience and really become experts in a particular demographic, psychographic, and come up with the best marketing of hitting them. You know, as I was getting a little bit older, I thought maybe it's time to move on from the youth market, so it was appealing that LodgeNet had sort of a very, almost an ownership position, almost near monopoly in the hotel space with all the hotels, and really isolated a group of consumers that were interesting, affluent, upscale, mobile professionals. So tried to take what I learned at Alloy and before that with various internet companies and apply that to the hotel space and to this new demo. It started out, the Hotel Networks is primarily a broadcast thing where it was commercial insertion in place of national ads and local ads on the major cable channels. But we've been trying to take it much further now with more interactivity into the systems and the set-top boxes that LodgeNet owns in the hotels, and then even overlaid some promotional elements in other areas of the hotel.
Can you talk a little bit about Alloy and what initiatives you worked on while you were there?
Yeah, Alloy had acquired a company that I had called 360 Youth, which we were very heavy in the internet space. Alloy, prior to that acquisition and a few other acquisitions made around the same time, was primarily an online retailer and catalog retailer to the youth market. So they had a good audience that they established a relationship with before many other companies, and really sort of talked in their language, and went public, raised a lot of money with that. And then had the good sense to sort of acquire a lot of bricks and mortar businesses in the media and marketing space. So they acquired companies that were college newspaper businesses, promotional agencies, database businesses. We wrapped all those together and branded that Alloy Media and Marketing as opposed to just Alloy Inc. So again, I've been away from the company a couple of years, but Alloy had a reputation then and still does as being, pretty much a leader in all these alternative forms of media and packaging those up in ways that could really reach the mass audience. So even some of the biggest companies out there that really wanted to grab this, were spending a lot of money on TV, could also look at spending portions of their budgets, big portions of their budgets, through a company like Alloy that just had a lot of offerings that gave that same impressions, but at the same time a much higher level of engagement with their audience. So it's, I think, since I left there, they've grown quite a bit more in aggregating some of the online space with representing and selling the inventory of a lot of other internet companies or internet sites out there. They've also acquired Channel 1 around the same time I was leaving. That was something done, so they've got really now a broadcast vehicle in schools, which, although controversial, I think is very powerful in terms of its reach against this audience.